Now we're gonna move into our premier matchup. Uh, After the insanity that was the Amy match, we're gonna go ahead and get at least underway with our premier matchup tonight. We have Feta Forgers of the Cheese Guild and Megalodons of Shark Attack. Shark Attack as a franchise are no strangers to are certainly no strangers to finals matches. I've encountered them a lot in my time as a player. They just Shark Attack has always just put up good teams. So honestly, not at all surprised to see them here. And in this instance, we have both number 1 teams coming in, whereas in AMI we had both number 2 seeds. Once again, I have Taco with me on the desk. SavedHawk producing in the background. Taco. Oh boy, so AMI was wild, and now we're about to get into the complete opposite side of the spectrum, the premier tier.
Yeah, I don't know what can live up to that series we just watched. Like, that was one of the probably the greatest series in RSC history. And well, let's see if this tier can live up to it, because last season I casted the Premier Finals and it went to Game 7 OT. So if that's what we have to go by, well, we're in for another barn burner.
So, like we said, with the bracket, obviously we have both number 1 seeds coming in, Feta Forgers and Megalodons. They just absolutely took it to their respective semifinals match. That they did get that bye round for the quarterfinals, and they just had basically virtually no issues. Both winning in a 4-1, I believe it was. They both lost, one game, but coming into this, both teams look pretty strong. We don't have team stats, unfortunately, but we do have player stats. So we're going to go ahead and get into those. We're just going to have to take a quick look, and there's some definitely some interesting numbers going on. I believe we'll look at Feta Forgers first. So we just got to wait and see here. I do have it up on my screen somewhere. There it is. So taking a look at Feta Forgers player stats, Tied, that man is coming in with 97 demos. I immediately noticed that when I took a look at it, and that is a decent number coming into this playoff final.
Yeah, and it's not just the demos. I mean, the goals, the assists, the saves. He's doing it all, and I think he's like the best statistical player in Premier this season. So it makes sense they're in the finals, and it's largely because of Tide. I mean, you put up those stats in any tier, you're doing well. I mean, a 44% shooting percentage also is unreal. That doesn't even seem right. It's so good. 177 shots, 79 goals. That's absurd. And Megalodons are going to have a lot to deal with, especially with Tide, and not just Tide, but all of them. But if we go over to the Megalodons player stats, we have a more even spread out team. Of course, both teams running 3-man rosters. That's how Premier is this season. Only 3-man rosters, no fourths. These teams, usually when you get to this level, you have a 3 that you build chemistry with. And it could be any one of Insanity, jpablo, and Danger that could pop off this series.
Yeah, just taking a look, it definitely looks like Insanity is the brick wall, if you will, coming in with 106 saves on the season. I mean, obviously you would think, having that many saves means you're getting shot on a lot, but if you have that many saves, sure, you're getting shot on a lot, but they're not getting into the net. So I'm expecting Insanity to basically pull some insane stuff off, and no matter what the other team throws at him, I assume he's going to at least be able to save the good majority of these shots that are coming out. But when you take a look at the demo numbers in comparison to Feta Forgers, this team does not demo nearly as much. So I'm wondering if that's going to be a factor into who's going to end up taking this series here.
Yeah, and as Rocket League has got more physical and physical over the years, as you've seen in the pro scene and every level of Rocket League, demos have become the thing that teams do, because defensives have got so good. You have to do something to make the defense fear you and make them work, you gotta throw a wrench in their rotations, and demos are certainly a great way to do that.
Absolutely. We do have everybody on the field here. Of course, we do have our predictions running here. I don't know how this is going to go. I mean, just based off of demo numbers, I would say Feta Forgers are probably likely to take this. But Rocket League is a game that takes obviously not just the skill, but a lot of luck also comes into exactly what's going to happen as well. Because I mean, sometimes something could just happen to go your way that the other team's not expecting. So we just got to wait to see exactly how this is going to play out. But like I said, we do have Feta Forgers and Megalodons. We're going to slowly start to get the teams onto the field here. Once again, Shark Attack are no strangers to playoff finals. The franchise has been here plenty of times. Cheese Guild as well has also started to get here quite frequently. We're getting the teams onto the field here. Tide, JK and Tylurr, Insanity, jpablo and Danger. We're going to get this game right underway here as we have all the teams on the field. And we're going to get underway with this Premier Final.
Kickoff is going to go right into the path of Tide. The Danger Man already on the ball is going to take it up for an air dribble and then gets a good 50. No one's going to be able to cover the backboard. I don't believe it's floating out in front. Tylurr puts it off there. JK has to get really high in the air early enough. Uses a fast aerial to do so, but unable to do much in it. And now Tide is going to have free ball. I thought that, but Insanity's there. And now Tylurr has space. Gave it away, though, and Danger is going to have the ball. jpablo forces a 50, and it's just a battle of the midfield right now.
Nothing really doing here. Unlike in the Ambi tier, we don't have an early goal, at least not in the first minute so far. Ball finally gets cleared all the way down into the Feta Forgers half. Tide is able to clear this away into the corner. Danger looking for a pass in the middle. Insanity's there, maybe looking for a second touch. No, it's a shot from jpablo. Great communication between Megalodons there, as they will get the early goal here.
Yeah, Insanity, a little light touch. jpablo, a tight angle shot. That's comes in from a good angle and snipes it home. Already, Megalodons up 1-0. Feta Forgers have got to adjust, though Tide is going to get a free ball, free space, but is shut down immediately, and they are not letting Tide get space. You do not want these great players to get a bunch of free space. JK's up in the air, but it just puts it to the corner, unable to redirect that on for a.
Danger passing that up to Insanity. Insanity off the corner. jpablo is there. Another shot to the upper 90. Tide able to clear this away. Tide demos Danger off the sidewall here. Tylurr trying to get it cleared, but immediately stopped by Insanity. jpablo looking for a quick goal, gets saved away by JK. A good fake from Insanity, but JK stands tall and manages to keep the ball at least out of the net for now. Now Danger putting into the corner, maybe looking for a pass. No, Tylurr waits it out. Insanity a good 50. Danger maybe looking to drop this to a teammate, unable to make contact. jpablo gets a touch. It's down to Insanity, who puts it off the sidewall here. Tide, demo in the background, just has to pop this in, maybe leaves it for Tylurr, and Tylurr will tie the game up. Feta Forgers will finally tie this game after a good defensive stand. Tide able to get a demo in the background there, and Tylurr able to just walk it home.
Well, we highlighted Tide's demos before this series started, and that goal is literally all because of that back-end demo on the third man. Out of nowhere, Tylurr gets a good clear, and then because there's no third man, it's as easy as you like. So JK is going to play it over to Tylurr. Tylurr's redirect is on frame! What a quick counter from Feta Forgers.
That was a great pass from JK. Tylurr managing to get the touch exactly right. Sends it just under the crossbar there. With the Batman goal explosion, Feta Forgers will take the lead here, 2-1, 2:55 remaining.
A demo from Tide off the kickoff. JK is going to have space. Tide plays it down, tries to force it underneath the net. Danger's got space. Gets a 50. Danger's going to back into it, put it in reverse, and JK is not going to have much to do with that. He's just going to keep it in the corner, force some 50s. JK and Tylurr almost double commit, but they get out of it. Insanity's pass to Danger. Can he get back to it? No, he can't. Tide doesn't have boost, though. Pablo's touch is just off the frame of the net, and cleared wide, but this is a good spell of attack for Megalodons. They're keeping them starved on boost, but the counters are looking dangerous for Feta Forgers. Tide almost finding a clear shooting opportunity, but Danger is looking to make some danger happen. Pablo steals the corner boost. Insanity's up. It's gonna be faked. Insanity can't force it past the defense, and still they have control, but they can't get past the defense. That one's cleared wrong. Is that one just in? No.
That was almost very bad for Megalodons there. Feta Forgers almost coming away with a runaway goal. Wow, Insanity was trying to get that onto Danger's nose, but Danger was just a little too close. Tide trying to leave this forward teammate now. Tylurr does get there, but is immediately 50 by Danger. jpablo, one touch. Can they get the second? They do, but unable to drop that down. Tide is able to clear this away, and Danger now has it. Only goes as far as Tylurr. Can Tylurr get a second touch? Yes, but Danger is there to clean it up. Tylurr gets a bump, maybe looking for a second opportunity, leaves it for JK, who gets a demo. Tide will rush after this ball, but Danger able to get a second touch. Are they leaving it for a teammate? Yes, jpablo was there. Insanity to the backboard. Is anybody going to be able to touch this? No, Tide manages to clear it away. Megalodons still have pressure here. They're trying to just drop this into the net. JK managing to get the I don't even know what to say. That was just an incredible save.
Yeah, their defense has been really stoic right now, and I mean, it seems like Megalodons have all the offensive opportunities. They're just keeping it in that Feta Forges half. Is that just in? Oh my goodness, bar down. Completely caught out the defense. They just had to hope that one was over the bar, and a 50 just sneaks under the crossbar.
Tide, that was absolutely disgusting. Why would you do that? It's a great 50 from Tide to force that into the net. They will take the late 2-goal lead here, 30 seconds. Megalodons need to respond quickly. Tylurr with a shot. Danger's able to clear this. Has no boost. Everybody commits here from the Megalodons half. Danger a shot towards the sidewall here, unable to get a shot on net. JK clear this away. Tide chasing after it. Danger is the first one back, manages to get a 50. jpablo looking to drop this down. It goes as far as Tylurr. Tylurr with a shot. It's barred down, but it's out. And it gets cleared away by Insanity. And with 5 seconds to go, it looks like Feta Forgers are going to take game one here. Maybe looking for one for the road, but jpablo clears it downfield. Insanity is there. And finally, oh, Danger keeps it up. Excuse me. Maybe another opportunity. No, it finally falls. Feta Forgers managed to take the game back into their own hands and will win game number one.
Yeah, Feta Forgers had control, or didn't really have control. They were stuck in their half for a lot of it, but Tylurr's 8 shots and scores 2 of them. And they take the 3-1 victory, but they had a lot of scary moments where they somehow just kept their composure and kept it going. And yeah, Megalodons unable to score more than 1 goal on 10 shots.
We got 10 shots from Megs, and we have 9 shots from Feta Forgers. So a lot of shooting going on here, and just gotta, man. At this point, it maybe feels like, once again, this could go either way. Megalodons definitely were there and have the pressure, but Feta Forgers were just a little bit better on defense, and that allowed them to maintain this lead rather than going down early.
Yeah, it looks like JK is dealing with some mic issues, so he's restarting his computer and looking for a cable right now, so we'll see how long that takes them, but we will have a little short break. It hopefully shouldn't be that long, but yeah, what do you think Megalodons need to do to actually find the back of the net and start to score some goals from those opportunities?
See, the thing is, these guys know exactly what they need to do. Even if I say something, I'm not at their level. They know exactly what adjustments they need to make. I guess I would expect maybe some more demos and bumps just to try to clear Feta Forgers out of the way. But given how Feta Forgers are moving, I don't know if there's going to be enough time for them to really make those bumps and demos really happen. I mean, at this level, nobody really stays still for too long.
Yeah, well, we are going to get game 2 underway. A very aggressive kickoff from Feta Forgers. And Tylurr almost has a double angle. Tide went for the demo, assuming it was on target. JK is going to be able to 50 that one off the frame. Insanity clears to Danger. Danger should have space, but can he get a great touch? Gets a good first touch to the flip reset, but not able to really generate a dangerous scoring opportunity out of it. It was too high in the air. Danger has been the danger man. Insanity off the backboard, but just Tylurr's just sitting up there. He's just waiting, and it comes right to him. He guesses right, and he's just chilling. It just plays it long, and Tylurr gets a really good 50, but Pablo should be able to have that one covered.
Oh, JK, that's not the touch that he wanted. Insanity is up for this, maybe looking for a second opportunity. Tylurr puts it into the corner. JK puts it across the net. Danger is there, sinks it into the back of the net. Not the touch that maybe JK was looking for. Maybe looking to get it a little bit harder across the net, and unfortunately just bounces right out to the middle, and Danger's there to slot it home.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he didn't try and catch that. That was an interesting touch from JK, but Danger will certainly take that, and here comes Danger. That one's not going to be able to be touched by Tylurr. A good infield pass back to Danger. Not able to connect, but a really good idea of quick passing play between a little 1-2 play, but not able to link up correctly. Insanity's shot is on the upper corner. A follow from jpablo. Megalodons are shooting, and this time they're scoring.
See, like I said, these guys knew exactly the type of adjustments they needed to make. Both Tylurr and Tide were out of boost. JK trying to stretch to get to the ball, but unfortunately just was a little too slow. Megalodons will take the lead here, 2-0 lead. Feta Forgers have got to come up with something here. Tide manages to get it underneath directly to Tylurr, responding immediately here. 3:39 to go, and we're back to a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, jpablo completely faked out. Guess thought Tide was going to try and force a high 50, and Tide just went low and said, "See you later." And Tylurr will capitalize. Tylurr, who's been the goal scorer, but Tide creating some of these opportunities for him to cook. So Feta Forgers looking well. They're only down a goal. This one could just be straight in. It goes straight to Tide, and a great 50 from the corner just goes straight to the path of Tide.
Tylurr, 50 right there is insane. Insanity was just trying to carry the ball out, and Tylurr says, "No, this is just going to stay in your half." Tide follows the ball right up, and now we're basically back to equal. JK has been a little quiet right now. Tylurr and Tide doing all the work. JK only 6 points to his name at the moment, but that doesn't mean he's not contributing.
Yeah, who needs more than 6 points? Here, he might get a point here. No, he unfortunately touched there. And jpablo, there's a 2-on-1, but it's happening too quickly, and they can't get a demo. Danger's up, and it's a dangerous shot. Danger, another goal.
It's a great touch from Insanity, manages to pop it over, I believe that was Tide there, and then in Danger, managing to get it between two defenders. A great placement on that shot here. Megalodons will take the lead once again. This is definitely a high-scoring affair, as we're only 2 minutes in, and we've already got 5 goals apiece between the two teams.
Tide, who, if he had boost, might have been able to do a little ground double there, but had 0 boost, so that was never going to happen. Tide is going to use this opportunity to steal the corner, look for a demo. They're going to get a great opportunity, but Insanity covers that one. JK over the bar, Tide a 50. Pablo gets a demo, Tide. Good touch. Can he find a pass or a bump? It's a demo. People are exploding all over, but it's still 3-2. Pablo gets just enough on that ball. I thought he might have missed that. JK!
Ooh.
A save from jpablo.
Danger is able to finally clear this away. It only goes as far as Tylurr. Tylurr looking for a second touch, unable to do so. jpablo gets a touch. JK is there, goes as far as Insanity. Ball finally goes off to the side here. jpablo gets a touch. Danger trying to maintain possession, but it goes as far as Tylurr. A quick shot to the back post. It's saved away by Insanity. Tide was looking for another opportunity, but got bumped. jpablo now picking up the boost, leaves it for Danger. Tylurr has possession, flicks over one, but Insanity is there, waiting in the backfield. JK to the backboard now. Anybody gonna go up? No, it's a clear downfield. Is this gonna go into the net? Almost, it's off the backboard. Insanity gets the read and puts it into the back of the net.
That's a crazy clear from Danger and almost straight in. And Insanity just waits for the chaos to happen. Both of them dive on last back, and I don't blame them. It almost looked like it was gonna go bar down. Luckily, Insanity's just waiting, and he just puts it home.
Insanity once again taking possession of the ball here. Danger is there, but gets bumped. Tide trying to clear this away. jpablo a shot. JK able to get the save. Insanity pops it up. It goes as far as Tylurr. Tylurr to Danger. Danger going to try to clear this out. Unable to do so. Tide has possession. Gets one touch. Maybe looking for a reset. Unable to do anything with the ball here. JK is demo, so this ball's just going to fall harmlessly into Megalodon's hands. jpablo with a flick. JK is there for the save. Danger coming in quickly with another shot opportunity, but it gets cleared away once again. They're trying to stand tall in this corner, but there's just a lot of pressure coming out from Megalodons right now.
Yeah, that one's over Insanity's head. This one's a little awkward. Danger luckily just puts it down for his teammate to deal with. Tylurr's passing, double commit. Megalodon's got to be careful. They don't need to panic. They're the ones who are 2 goals up. It should be Feta Forgers that are the ones forcing the issue. Tylurr's 50'd out, and now Danger's up. And Danger has been dangerous this entire game. And he's a large part of why they have this 2-goal lead. Tide, a great pinch, but not enough boost. And Tide has had some good opportunities, but he's ran out of boost in crucial moments and not able to conserve enough to create these dangerous goal-scoring opportunities. Tylurr, a 50, and now Tide is going to infield pass it to Tylurr. Back to Tide! And that's really good composure. Down 2 goals. They know the procedure. They link up between each other. That's a really good play.
Pablo comes out of net here to try to break this apart, but Tylurr was able to get the pass back over to JK. 3 seconds to go. Can they maybe manage to get a goal here? The kickoff has to go their way. It is going to roll up. Danger misses the ball. Tylurr gets the boost. jpablo is up, gets a 50. Ball still in the air. Can JK catch? They can. Flicks it over to Tide. Tide unable to make the touch. Tylurr's there. Tide and JK both up. Can they get a 50? No! Oh my goodness, what a save. What composure on the back wall there. No goal happening here as Megalodons will take the victory here in game number 2. I swear to God, are we going to see more of what we just experienced in AMI?
Apparently, these tiers seemingly always have really good finals, and this seems to be no different. That was a really good 0-second drill. Everyone keeping their composure on Feta Forgers and nearly finding that double tap angle, but just pinching it across the backboard, almost tying it up. And that would have been insane if they were able to do that after that really good passing play, and then somehow, if they converted that into a goal, I think Megalodons would have just said GG, and that's it, if they were able to do that.
Oh, but you have to admit, this is, man. So, Insanity on Megalodon side gets a cycle. Danger gets a cycle. Tide gets a cycle. There's just 3 cycles all across the pitch right now. I mean, these guys are doing absolute work all up and down the field on defense and on offense, scoring and assisting. Just this is just great Rocket League gameplay that we are seeing. The communication seems to be on point from everybody. I love watching the Premier players because obviously we all, at least if we're still playing this game, we at least aspire to be, pretty good at this game, as JK gets an early goal, being very quiet in game number 2 here, waking up in game number 3. That's a good kickoff from Tide here. JK just gets the perfect touch and manages to slot it just inside the near post.
Yeah, great kickoff there. JK, who has been quiet, but there gets an opportunity off the kickoff. It's relatively simple, but still pretty difficult with low boost. A big miss from Insanity there. Tide's going to pass it in mid. JK and Tylurr both commit, but JK, who we said has been quiet, has not been quiet to start this game.
It's a good touch from Tide. JK was there first. Tylurr thought they might have had the read, but JK putting it back behind the defense here, setting their team up for the early lead, 2-0, and we're just now about to reach 15 seconds in. So are we about to start seeing absolute shootout, or are we gonna finally settle down just a little bit?
I'm thinking shootout the way this one's going, but JK almost looking for a hat trick already. That would have been something, a hat trick in the first 30 seconds. Can't say you see that too often, but it is shut down, as JK has definitely been more in control of this game. Tide and Tylurr finally taking a backseat. Tylurr really taking a backseat. He has 0 points.
Tylurr just wanted to be in the backpack.
Yeah, that one, I mean, no one, there's only a few players who have points. I think they're all just feeling it out a little bit. This has been a chaotic start, and Megalodons are almost finding the equalizer. A little redirect attempt, but is shut down by Tylurr.
JK jumping up for this, leaves it for Tide. jpablo actually wins the touch here. Danger trying to get there quickly, but Tylurr able to make it back in time.
Oh.
A demo from Tide. JK is just going to be able to walk this in. This has been an absolute fantastic start from Feta Forgers, and Megalodons, who have been pretty strong thus far, are left wondering exactly what changed between these past couple games, because Feta Forgers are just, at least at the moment, just on top.
That's a brutal demo. Tide sees no one's back, and he just turns his car and looks, hey, this guy's rotating back. Let me just drive into him. Takes him completely out of the picture. And now JK is having a little bit of a good moment there and almost able to get it past the defender. But now look at Tide. Really good 1v1 moment. Danger loses the ball. JK, that was open, but not able to find the frame of the net.
JK there trying to find a fourth goal. That's a great touch from Danger. Are they going to drop it into the net? A fantastic shot from Danger here. A great touch from Insanity to get it to Danger, and Danger follows this up. That was absolutely beautiful.
My goodness. I mean, you talk about textbook. That's literally a textbook double tap. That is so clean. Beautiful first touch to the backboard. Able to put it just under the crossbar. I mean, you get a free backboard, you gotta make them pay. And that is as clean as you like.
Absolutely. We're gonna see Feta Forgers trying to respond after that one here. Tylurr maybe looking for a pass to the backboard. No, gets as far as jpablo, who gets it to Insanity, bangs this downfield. Tide pops it up, gets over one, gets bumped for their efforts. JK is there. Are they gonna drop it down? No. JK unable to find the frame here. Danger passes it to Insanity. Insanity to the backboard. Is it going to be barred down? No. Tylurr clears this away. And now Tide will try to take possession, but only goes as far as Insanity. Leaves it for jpablo. Tylurr is there, looking for a pass to the middle. Insanity manages to clear this away. JK has to run back. Uses all the boost to try to get the ball clear, but Danger is immediately there and not allowing anything to happen here. Tylurr over to JK. JK over to Tide. Tide trying to do something here, but unable to get contact with the ball. Tylurr finally trying to get another shot on target. Danger is there for the clear. Insanity trying to redirect it, and this ball is now just flying back and forth. A little bit of a scoring drought in at least the past minute and a half or so.
Yeah, definitely. As Megalodons are looking to try and make a comeback, but the time is quickly slipping away. Tide's got free space. Free double! Not able to get it under the bar. Luckily, a great angle covered there from that Megalodon's defense. Unable to make contact there. Tylurr's doing really well to shut this down. Tide gets completely beaten by Insanity. Look out. Flick. But it's too much. And look at Tide taking out the Megalodon's players. Danger off the post. And Pablo is trying to push this in. But Feta Forgers are making that crucial touch when they need to.
Tylurr gets a bump on Insanity there, preventing Insanity from committing to the ball. Tide gets a 50 with Insanity. JK doesn't have much boost, going to rush towards this ball. Gets Pablo for the demo. Danger dropping it down. Ball's going to get cleared away. Tide has possession, gets past two, looking for a second opportunity. Danger is there, mid to clear it away. Great response from Danger, good recovery.
Yeah, good recovery, but probably shouldn't have been in that position a little bit too far.
Oh boy.
Overcommitted! JK and Tylurr taps it home.
Danger did everything in their power to try to keep that ball out, but JK and Tylurr managed to slot it right back in. JK initially was going to get the 4th goal here, but Tylurr said, you know what? Let me just secure it, just in case, you never know.
Yeah, Feta Forgers are looking to take this game 3 pretty handily, and a good response after a close game 2. They say, hey, we're gonna take this momentum, and we're gonna run with it. So now it's up to Megalodons to find their response. It doesn't look like they're gonna be able to make a comeback. That would be something, though. We've seen stranger things happen.
Whoa.
Hold on. 10 seconds, 2 goals. It's not impossible.
It's not. We're going to have to definitely see some kickoff shenanigans here, so we're going to have to see what Megalodons cook up here. Are we going to see potentially a fake kickoff, or are we just going to just get 50 directly into the net? They went for the fake kickoff strat. It didn't work out. Tylurr will just send it into the net saying, yeah, we're not going to fall for that.
Yeah. For a second, I thought it was Feta Forgers who were down. I was like, wait, hold on. But no, that's just the dagger. That would have been something.
Well, with all that said and done, Feta Forgers will be winning game number 3 here. An absolute, I guess you could say domination in this case, because I mean, 5 goals to 1 or 5 goals to 2. Just that is it's not. It took Megalodons a long time to even get that first goal. So the fact that Feta Forgers put in 5, and again, JK was very quiet game number 2, and then just absolutely exploded into this 3rd game here. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Once again, we're in a situation where the teams are just kind of going back and forth. Are we going to get 2 game 7s tonight, or are we going to get a team to finally take control and just send us home? I mean, I don't know. What are you expecting here, Taco?
I don't know. I think it all depends on if that JK we get, because I think that was the real difference in this game. Was JK was awake immediately. Like, he almost had a hat trick in the first 30 seconds of the game. So if he's playing like that the entire series, I think it's going to be very difficult for Megalodons to even compete.
I'm a little inclined to agree with you here. Don't forget, everybody, we do have predictions running. I have been forgetting to mention that, but obviously we're going into game number 4 here. Predictions are still running. Make sure you get your make sure you gamble if you like. Just don't become an addict like some of these people. Looking at you, Carnage. We're going to go ahead and get underway into game number 4. Are we going to see an early goal here? JK trying to set this up for this team, but Tylurr unable to make good contact, rather. Insanity is able to clear this away, and JK maybe looking for something here. No, Tide has possession, gets a reset off the ceiling. Are they going to be able to get a second touch here? Tylurr trying to drop it down. Danger's able to clear it away, and finally the ball just kind of falls down. Insanity's going to try to slow the play down a little bit. Manages to slow it down, but Tide is having none of that. Sends it right back into Megalodon's half. jpablo down the field. Tylurr has possession now. Over to Tide. Tide looking for a second opportunity. Gets demo for their efforts. Insanity to the middle. No one's there. JK with the shot. Can Danger touch it? Yes, they can. Danger managing to recover beautifully here. Trying to get a scoring opportunity going, but unable to do so. And now the ball is once again back into the Megalodon's half. Oh my.
Good shutdown there by jpablo, and now Danger has an opportunity. Gonna take space. Just plays it off the ceiling to his teammate, who plays it wide. And now Tylurr is chasing for this ball, racing for it. Has a 1v1 opportunity. Pablo, I thought it was Tide that was going to go for a demo, but it was Tide getting demoed himself. So I think they might have been a little angry with how they've been being demoed and are looking to get some revenge now and make a comeback. That shot is a little bit too low and down, and jpablo is going to be beat to this by Tide, who just forces it, and now Danger is going to be cleared away by Tide.
That's Tide getting a demo on jpablo there, trying to set his teammate up. JK to Tylurr. Tylurr get a great passing play between Feta Forgers here. Tide just making sure that his team can at least get something going here.
Yeah, and that's a dime right between the eyes of the two defenders there. They were covering everything else, but they didn't cover that perfect pass right on the nose of Tylurr's car. JK, a really good pass. Again, he's been, he was quiet. He's not quiet anymore.
Yeah, JK just absolutely waking up. Tylurr maybe looking for another opportunity, but it goes wide. Insanity has possession, managing to pop it over one. JK says no. jpablo over to Danger. Danger has no boost. Tylurr, pinch off the ceiling. Is anybody there? No. Tide to the backboard. Insanity managing to get a touch. Over to jpablo. jpablo will clear this, but it goes as far as JK, who passes it over to Tylurr. Tylurr slowing the play down a bit, gets it, trying to get it over Insanity. Insanity wins the challenge, but gets 50'd immediately by Tide, who demos jpablo. Tide may be looking for a bump on Danger, but unable to make contact. And the ball's just kind of stuck in Megalodon's half right now. They are unable to break out.
Yeah, they're having to make touches and use their boost to make a desperate touch. Tylurr gets a 1v1 solo opportunity, but does not use his reset in time. Danger clears it long. Tide is going to play that to the corner. Insanity just pops it up, but Tylurr's there. No one's approaching. Pablo touches it. JK realizes he has space, so he takes it and 50s it. But Danger is covering the 50 angle. Danger to the back wall. Tide's up. Clears it long. He's got space. Look out. He does not get to use his reset in time. JK a free sidewall double redirect. Insanity gets bumped. Look out. Is this angle open? It is. JK capitalizes off a bump, creating it, and it's from who else but Tide.
That was a great double tap as well from JK to get it off the sidewall. Tide getting a bump on Insanity to clear the way. Feta Forgers taking the 2-0 lead here. Minute 41. Megalodons can still come back. Not if this happens, though. JK, a tricky play on the kickoff here. Just Tylurr managing to absolutely kill it and get it past jpablo. So JK will just walk this home in a quick 3-0 swing.
Yeah, apparently JK was just saving all the goals for the later games, because first two games, no, and now he's been their best player apparently. So a tale of two halves for JK, and he has been lighting it up. A failed infield pass.
Oh my!
That could have been really dangerous. That would have sealed it immediately if Tylurr was able to get on the end of it.
Insanity and jpablo coming together there. Danger trying to rush to this ball, unable to make contact, manages to bump Tylurr, but there's just no offense being generated from Megalodons here. A quick shot from JK. Tide is able to get a 50 in the front of the net. Tylurr also getting a 50 in front of the net. Tylurr now demoing jpablo. JK maybe to the middle, no. Gets saved away by Insanity. Tylurr dropping it down, trying to slow it down a little bit. Tide off the corner. Tide looking to pass this back to Tylurr. jpablo reads, has no boost, unable to get a second touch here. JK pops it over for Tylurr. Insanity now looking for the corner. Tylurr is there. Maybe looking for a pass. No, looking for a solo play. jpablo reads it all the way. Danger managing to clear this downfield. Gets a 50 with JK. Insanity is there. Can they put it in? No. jpablo to the backboard. Insanity over to the corner. And now, with 20 seconds remaining, at this point, Megalodons have just got to be looking forward to the next game, as Feta Forgers are just playing absolutely out of their minds, taking control of this series. As with 10 seconds counting down now, JK maybe trying to get another goal for the road, but this game is all done and dusted. An absolutely strong showing from Feta Forgers.
Yeah, I mean, we've in the first game, even the first couple games, Megalodons, I'd say, had the better offense. They were generating a lot of really good chances. This game, they had one shot, a single shot. That just can't happen. You have to be able to get out of your half and generate more than one shot, because you aren't winning games if you're shooting one shot. Let me tell you that.
I'd also like to mention that the one shot that Megalodons have was also saved by JK. So, Feta Forgers. Right now, I believe that puts them up 3-1 in the series. So now Megalodons are on triple match point. There's got to be some adjustments here. Feta Forgers are playing absolutely phenomenal team Rocket League. Their Tide is getting bumps. JK and Tylurr are connecting. There's just nothing you can really do. At least me, I don't see anything that I would personally be able to do. Again, because I'm not at this level. So we got to see what kind of adjustments they're going to have to make. Are they going to demo more? Are they going to bump more? Are they going to look for maybe more infield passes? Because it definitely seems like when the ball's up in the air, Feta Forgers are just reading them. And even on the infield passes, they're just not being able to connect with each other. So maybe they go for more solo plays. I don't know. We just have to see exactly what they plan on doing.
Yeah, they're gonna need to figure something out, because this is where it ends if they don't, because they are down 3-1. But I will say, the series we just casted earlier was a 3-1 lead, and look what happened. So maybe it's repeating itself.
Danger gets a demo here. jpablo looking for the backboard, unable to get connection with the backboard. Danger 50s with 2. jpablo is up, gets a 50. It's in the corner. I believe that's Tide that made contact. Insanity is there. Maybe looking for a second opportunity. No, Tylurr clears it away. Ball's falling in front of the net here. Good 50 in the middle of the field, but nobody's really just diving to connect. Danger has a lot of boost. Maybe looking for a pass here. Passes it down to jpablo. A great pass from Danger to jpablo, and Megalodons will open the scoring.
That's a great pass, using the ceiling to reset and get his flip, and puts it on a platter for the goal. I mean, jpablo couldn't have missed if he tried. A brilliant play from Danger there, and that's what they needed.
Absolutely. They needed to at least get something, especially since they went 5 whole minutes the last game without scoring. They managed to open the scoring here. Tide has possession, maybe looking for a shot, unable to make a connection. Tylurr to JK gets a 50. JK maybe looking for Tide on the side there, but it gets cleared away. I believe that was Danger that made contact with the ball. Insanity now trying to get it out. Tide unable to make connection. It was a free goal, so now it's up to Megalodons here to get something going. Danger off the ceiling, but JK is able to clear it away. Insanity trying to get through Tylurr. Tylurr gets bumped and sends the ball down into the Megalodons half. Danger trying to pop it over one. Is anybody there? There's Insanity. Gets 50 with Tide. jpablo is up. Trying to maintain possession. Gets it down to Insanity, who clears it all the way downfield.
Yeah, Megalodons have had control of this game. They're not letting very many shots, at least dangerous shots, come on target. A redirect opportunity, but it's well saved. 2 of them had that covered. Tide looking to just sneak in and poke that one home, but not allowed to do so. Tide has to be careful. He has to touch this well. He does. jpablo gets dusted by JK, but Danger has it covered. Look out. Tylurr has space. The failed bump by jpablo is enough to just force it wide. Tide a good flick. Tide off the mark. Tylurr's follow is easy as you like, and they tie it up. They never stop fighting, and 2 minutes to go, they just tie it up 1-1.
That Danger was just completely unsure as far as where the ball was going to go there, plus having to dodge Tide, and jpablo just unable to make the touch that they wanted, trying to rush to at least get a 50 on the ball, and just nothing doing there. So now we're back to a tie game. Tide able to clear this away for right now. Insanity was the last one back, manages to win the challenge. Tylurr trying to get it across. Tylurr, very dangerous opportunity there. Insanity now going to try to pass this back, but Tylurr reads it the whole way. Danger, last man back, trying to avoid the demo, and does. jpablo demos Tide. Keep Tide out of the play for the time being. Tide spawns on the right side of the field. Insanity is there. Passing it down to Danger. Danger with the shot. A great shot from Danger and a great pass from Insanity.
A good pass. Danger, a little bit of ingenuity, using the backwards angle to completely throw off the defense. and generates a flip shot that I don't think Feta Forgers knew was possible.
Great opportunity from Megalodons there. They take the lead. Tide putting it down. It's barred down. They respond immediately. Feta Forgers do. That is just a fantastic shot, and it was an absolute screamer.
Yeah, and Tylurr there waits for jpablo to come out of net, and then finally passes it. He's waiting for the defense to bite. Finally, jpablo bites, and he punishes him. Just puts it on Tide's car, and Tide puts it bar down. So very good there. JK misses a free net, and just no one back. The last man, a little too far upfield. JK just had to get it by Danger. A good flick by one, and then I think the AMI teams earlier would score that one.
The open net is the hardest shot in existence to shoot in Rocket League. We all miss it. You even see the pros miss it. It's just it shouldn't be as hard as it is, but for some reason we all just get that sinking feeling in our stomach that if we mess this up, we're just the worst player in existence. Danger managing to at least get this through to Tylurr. Tylurr's going to clear this. Tylurr and Tide both come together. Sanity's going to drop this down. Danger having to pop this up. Tide gets demoed by jpablo. Tylurr trying to flick this around. jpablo trying to maintain possession, but JK says, no, I'll just take this off your hands now. Tylurr, maybe a quick shot. Noah goes to the sidewall here, gets a double tap. Tide comes in, but unable to make contact. Danger will pop this up. Tide demos jpablo. Danger was definitely looking for a pass to jpablo there, but Tide saw it the whole entire way and made sure that the passing opportunity got cut out.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. Megalodons looking to create something. That's a way you generate offense. A little team pinch downfield. Oh my goodness.
That's it.
That's a laser. That'll seal it. What a pass. I mean, you just can't shoot it any harder than that. 140 kilometers an hour. That will do it. Probably. There's 19 seconds left. We've seen stranger things happen before.
Oh my goodness, that was a screamer of a shot by Tylurr. At this point, Feta Forgers they don't really have to score here. They can just bump, do whatever they want, make sure that Megalodons were unable to score here. 3 seconds to go. Feta Forgers are going to be your premier champions for RSC. Congratulations to them. They played absolutely amazing. They at least send us out before midnight, so we'll take that. GG's to both teams. Megalodons, you tried your best. Feta Forgers were just the better team today.
Yeah, I mean, they tried, and they had a good first couple games, but once Feta Forgers got their groove, and especially JK got his groove, they were not giving up that lead.
Whew. All right. So, gotta ask you, Taco. Obviously, finals MVP for Premier. Who do you think deserves the MVP? Since I chose the AMI final MVP, I'll let you choose the one for Premier.
It's really difficult because it could go to anyone on Cheese Guild, I think, on Feta Forgers, because they were all really playing well. Tide a lot of the demos. Tylurr some really good shots, as evidenced by his dagger goal in that final game, game 5. But honestly, I think JK is the finals MVP purely because when he started showing up, Megalodons did not have an answer for him and helped them take home this series nice and early.
I have to agree with you. JK definitely clutched up and was the difference maker for the Feta Forgers team. JK, I don't know what the change was between games 1 and 2 for game 3, but whatever that was, just keep doing that because obviously it's working. I don't know what you drank. I don't know if you just ate your Wheaties maybe, but congratulations to Feta Forgers. So the Cheese Guild will take your premier championship this season in RSC. And there's so much more finals to go. I mean, we still have the other tiers to do. I believe all the other tiers just finished up today. So there's going to be a lot more matches in the next coming days. I'm excited to at least kick the season off, and thank you, Taco, for joining me. How did you feel casting tonight? Did you feel pretty good? Were you at least entertained?
No, I was completely bored out of my mind. That Amy final was a joke. No, that was some of the, or at least the AME finals and the Premier finals. But that AME finals was so good. I don't think I could. It'd be hard to even cast a better series than that. But we'll see how the rest of the tiers live up to tonight's set of finals. They're certainly going to have a tough task ahead of them. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining us. The next set of matches will be on Wednesday, where we'll have both the Prospect and Master Tier finals coming, and then after that we have 1 week more of finals. So thank you, everyone. Thanks, MD, for casting with me, and thanks, SavedHawk, for producing and dealing with all the internet and PC crashes. And thank you, everyone, for watching. We will see you next time.
Congratulations to both teams. Have a good night.